Hey folks, how we doing today? This is Bill once again with NSPC3, and today we've got a game I gotta confess it was not on my initial to-do list in the coming months, but here we are. I gave it a shot for a few times, found out it wasn't too tough, and we've got this one ready to go. This is Kingdom Crusade on the Game Boy, and this is card number 56 in the collection. Kingdom Crusade is a game that mixes both chess and action-adventure, and if I could compare it, if you've ever played the original Battle Chess on NES, it's kind of similar to that, but it has a lot more action-adventure elements in that you get to go around on a battle chess board, but you're actually using power-ups, items, weapons, and you're trying to defeat the pawn pieces, the chess pieces, I should say, with action elements, with sword swipes, bow and arrows, magic spells. It's a very, very fun take on the game of chess, and if you've never heard of it, like most of us, highly recommend you check it out. Alright, let's go ahead and flip this thing over, and let's see what exactly we're doing for challenges. Alright, so this challenge is very fun, but it's also largely luck-based, and you're going to see what I mean here very shortly. Pro Level Challenge is asking us to win the following battle using the first character without getting hit and without having any attribute power-ups. On the Pro level, we have to use the Giant, go against the Queen on a forest tile or forest space. Alright, so the Giant is basically what makes this so tough. The Giant is a very slow character, whereas the Queen is very fast. Giant is very strong and can take pretty much any character out very quickly, but again, the problem is he's very slow, and you're going to see why that can become such a problem here. Fortunately, there are some ways to get around this challenge. You can set the difficulty very low to kind of cheese this, if you will. It doesn't say you can't do it, so that's what we're going to do here. As far as not picking up any power-ups, it's not really a big deal. I don't think you need them in the first place, regardless of what you're playing or who you're playing against. Like I said, the game is very fun. If you've never heard of it, definitely try it out. And here we go. Alright, so as the game starts, you're going to see that there's three different world sizes. Go with small. Difficulty, obviously go with novice to make it easy on yourself. All the other settings don't matter, so just mash right through to start the game. Alright, so what we're looking at here is the chessboard, so to speak. The left side is the enemy, the right side are your allies and the good guys. And what you're looking at right here, this is the Giant. He kind of looks like a giant, Andre, with red hair, I guess, or puke green, yellow. So you're going to be taking him over to the Queen, and again, the object is to kill the Queen while you are standing on a forest space, which sounds easy enough, but the problem with that is that you need to, number one, hope that the Queen is actually on a forest space, and if she's not, you need to get on a forest space and wait for her to attack you. Usually, more often than not, when I went after this challenge, I was waiting for the latter opportunity to happen. It's very RNG based when she actually spawns on a forest space, so basically you're going to have to wait and kill a lot of time here. So obviously I'm not going to show you all of that, but I will show you some of the battles ahead of time to see how this game is played. Again, it is very fun. You got different pieces here fighting each other, and they slice into a million pieces when you kill something, which is really cool. So basically, I've got my Giant. He's sitting on a forest piece right now, and he's going to be waiting there until the Queen decides she wants to come off that piece and attack him. In the meantime, like I said, we'll go around, we'll pick some other pieces here, and you can see there's a Giant, there's a King, there's a Queen, there's Elf Archers. I guess those are the pawns in this game. And so looking at the Giant, again, this is a piece that it does move slow. The jumping is, again, not too great, but his power is off the charts amazing. It only takes a few shots to kill virtually any piece on the board, so that's a good thing. So right now I have my own Queen here, and I can move her around just to kind of show you what she does. Now, here we are. Unfortunately, the enemy Queen is attacking me, and obviously I can't kill the Queen or the challenge will be over, so I'm going to have to sacrifice my Queen, and that's pretty dang gruesome. Get a decapitation in a 1992 Game Boy game. I'm pretty sure this predated Mortal Kombat, so quite interesting how that got through Nintendo's censors back then. Anyway, so we're just moving around with the Giant. We're trying to get closer to the Queen since she kind of did a sneak attack on us here. We're going to get as close to her as we can and land on a forest piece. And right now we're just playing around with some other pawn pieces here. And really that's all we got to talk about right now. So we're going to either kill some of these pieces or let them kill us. Again, it doesn't really matter what happens here. Now, part of the challenge states that you cannot take any damage during the battle. You can take damage up until that point, so it's okay if other pieces actually cause damage to you, whatever, it does happen. But when you actually start the battle with the queen in the forest, you cannot take any damage. So we're not quite there yet. Actually, we are. Here we go. And we got the queen. Oh, no, wait. This is a different piece, I believe. Yep, it's one of the elf archers. So right there, we just took a hit. But that's okay. As long as it's not the queen causing the damage, it does not matter. And boom! Explodes into a million pieces. How do you like that? Man, I gotta tell you, I can't believe that that got through Nintendo's censors back in the day. But then again, cartoon violence, whatever. Alright, so we're back in control of the giant. We're trying to get close to the queen. There we are. And at this point, again, it's just a matter of waiting and hoping for her to come after us. So that's where we're at. And it shouldn't be too much longer until she attacks us. And we'll just sit around and wait. And whoop, looks like here she comes. Boom, she made her move. And here comes the battle. Alright, now we are in the forest space. And this can get kind of tough because as you're going to see, there are a lot of obstacles on a forest tile, which makes it difficult for you to throw projectiles because they will get blocked. Also makes it difficult for you to move around, and there's the queen. Look how high she jumps, how fast she moves. And that's not to say that we can't jump high, but it's very difficult to jump far, so we got to get lucky here. Just a lot of shots, and the nice thing is when you're playing on easy, you don't have to worry too much about them coming after you in a beeline rush. Just keep your distance. They can hit you from a distance, but it's very rare. Oftentimes on easy difficulty, they're not going to fire at you unless you're in their direct line of sight. So that's why we're trying to keep our distance and get some shots in here. And I believe in this battle, it's going to be hard to hear, but I do get... there's one shot right there. The kill shot is going to come when the queen is off screen. She's going to be a little bit north of me, so you have to listen for it. It's not going to be too apparent when the kill shot does happen. But we do get it. I think it's coming up right about here, I believe, and boom, there it is. So you can't really tell, but if you look in the bottom left corner, yeah, the queen is gone. We got the kill shot on her. So it's just me, the giant, in the forest space. You notice how it'll alternate between the giant and the queen. You're not seeing the queen, so that tells us we did kill her. Again, I'm sorry you couldn't actually see the kill happen on screen, but the point is we did it without taking damage in the forest tile. So that takes care of the challenge. Card number 56, Kingdom Crusade, is in the books. Very fun game. Thanks for watching, guys. And here's a look at some games soon to come.